If you don't look, you don't find. Now, this is very interesting. I'm actually grateful or I'm happy and proud of myself, should I say, about my journalism here. I went and looked this up and it's true. I put my name on it and I connected the dots. Now, I'm going to be honest. This is the whole premise of this video. I want to state something that someone like me with, I'm not the smartest man in the world, Craig, but from here looks a little fishy. I told my wife the other day, I said, what would be the chances of meeting the governor of Texas? Would it probably be too hard, right? But for a regular person, maybe they will never meet the governor, right? Some guys will meet the governor, like Pastor Pete had him on my live last night. And when he asked about any donations from non Christians, I'll leave it at that. He was escorted out of the meeting with Abbott at a rally. I digress. The point is, I don't know if I will ever meet the governor of Texas. If I go to a rally, I might meet him. But what will be the chances of not just meeting him, but him appointing you to some kind of a state position? Think about that. Now, what are the chances of not just you getting selected and put onto a state position? What about your son? So, this interesting revelation that I found shows you the more you dig, the more you find. The Bible says you have not because you ask not. Sometimes in life, it's worth it to take a second look and to do some research. And I'm glad this is happening. If Doc Chambers wins, praise God. But if he don't, I think that this was actually a godsend to learn about this man's connections, not just with the governor, but with my mayor and the councilwomen and the people that get money from this guy. Javaid Anwar, born in Pakistan, came here at 17 years of age. Billionaire, oil man in my city. All right, so here it is. I'm going to read my article and I'll let you be the judge here. I wrote this, fact checked it. And Lori Blong, I want to ask you, where is the lie here, ma'am? Abbott didn't just take the money, he handed over the keys too. So here's what's public and it's wild. Javaid Anwar, Sahid, I guess, born in Karachi, Pakistan, gets appointed by Governor Greg Abbott to the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board April 28th, 2015. That appointment was for a term expiring in August 31st, 2015. A couple of months. Fast forward, and the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board site now shows Anwar sitting on the board with the term expiring August 31st, 2027. Then it gets weirder. On January 8th, 2025, Abbott appoints Ryan Anwar, yes, the son, who was working at Diamondback. I don't know if he still is. Appoints the son to the Texas Low-Level Radioactive Waste Disposal Compact Commission with a term set to expire September 1st, 2029. He gets a 4-year position here. So let me get this straight. The same political machine that's been getting hammered over donor influence is appointing father and son into serious state-level roles. Man, from the radioactive side to the educational side, the Anwars are in it, ain't they, y'all? Huh. And while all that's happening, locals, Nino America, have been posting campaign finance screenshots showing Anwar money landing right here in Midland politics too. Like $50,000 to Mayor Lori Blong, $30,000 to Councilwoman Amy Burks, and $25,000 to Councilwoman Robin Poole, plus other amounts in other filings. And while the mayor goes on the radio claiming Nino America is slandering her and Anwar, how is it slander when we're literally posting public records and official appointments? Now listen, I'm not saying anyone committed a crime. I'm asking the questions every taxpayer has a right to ask. So what are the chances a top donor gives millions to a governor, gets appointed to a high-level board, and then his son gets appointed too? Texans deserve to at least ask the question without threat of arrest or threats from the mayor on the radio against a private citizen. Coincidence or something voters should look at closer? Receipts beat insults every time. Let's go. So there it is. You can look it up for yourself. This man, who I just posted another video, they claim prays 5 times a day, gives to Islamic organizations and Ramadan dinners and iftars and all that stuff. Him and his son get appointed to these state level positions by Abbott. I believe the last article I read said that this man has given Abbott up to $14 million, rides in his jet plane. Huh. So again, now it kind of makes sense when people like Lori Blanc get mad at me and go on the radio and talk crap, because this guy's a very powerful man. I'm sorry, Lori Blanc, I was born here. I'm a Christian, I'm an American, I was born in Midland, Texas. You're supporting a man that many claim is a Muslim and prays 5 times a day, who was born in Pakistan, came here at 17 years old. You're defending him and slandering me on the radio, ma'am. But I don't know. Did she just not know this information? Is she just that ignorant or dumb? Or is she turning another eye? It's a question. Do you think the mayor of Midland, Texas knows what's going on here? Do you think that she knows about his donations to these Islamic organizations? Taking pictures with Freddie Jackson, with Al Green, the real chaos monger that disrupted the State of the Union the other night. He took pictures with Barack Hussein Obama. He gives money to Republican PACs. He bust in protesters against Trump when Trump had an Indian guest there, some big wig. I think it was either 7,000 or 50,000. I'm not sure on the numbers, but he bust in some people. I posted it. It's very interesting when you start just connecting the dots and paying attention. And then Mr. Anwar's daughter-in-law writes me on Facebook. I should pull that one up next. Writes me on Facebook and say that, where am I getting my information? Ma'am, I'm researching it. Ma'am, do you research this? Do you know this about your father-in-law? It's a question. He's a public figure, got a lot of money, giving it to Lori Blanc, giving it to Greg Abbott, and now him and his son just secure some positions in the state. Education and radioactive waste. What does that tell you? I mean, it's right there in your face. Again, it pays to pay attention, and it pays to look when other people tell you don't look. When Lori Blanc got on the radio, basically, in my opinion, threatening me for asking questions, I said, oh, hell no, Willie. It was cold that night. You ain't gonna play with me, Lori Blanc. I'm gonna keep on digging, and I've actually found some other things, to be completely honest. Just wait. It's coming. Again, y'all, there it is. Abbott, Anwar, Blanc, Midland, Pakistan, Texas connection. All you got to do is look. Is this slander? Is anything that I've said, is it slander? Show me one lie I've said in all my videos I made. Please show me that I'm lying about this man, his money, his connections, Abbott, Blanc, Midland, Texas, his son. Show me and prove to me that I'm lying, and I'll shut up. You ain't gonna get on the radio and threaten me, Mayor, for real. Because I got free speech. This is what free speech is for, ladies and gentlemen, to criticize the government and look into weird dealings like this and call it out. I never said he's a bad man. I never said nothing bad about his family. I'm just pointing out what's actually being reported. And the mayor goes on the radio and slanders me. It's actually slander when you lie on somebody. She went on the radio and said that I was slandering her and him, and I'm just telling the truth. So who's actually slandering who, Lori? You're slandering me for telling the truth. I told the truth and you got mad about it. You took $50 from Mr. Anwar. I didn't. I was born in the United States of America. He wasn't. I'm a Christian. People claim that he's a Muslim. He prays 5 times a day, gives to Islamic organizations, speaks at the Houston Iftar, whatever it's called, and celebrates the Ramadan fast breaking. I'm a Christian, born in America. He was born in Pakistan. 98% of people born in Pakistan are Muslims. Those are facts. It's not mean to point it out. Lori Blanc, you took $50,000 from him. Mr. Abbott, you took $14 million from him. And you appointed him and his son to 2 positions in the state, education, radioactive, commission, whatever you want to call it. I didn't do it. Y'all did it. And don't get mad at me and many of us for calling you out for doing so. It ain't going to go away because it's been documented. It's been going on for a long time. With that, I hope you have a good day. Ladies and gentlemen, Christ is Lord. This is a Christian nation in a Christian state in a Christian city, my city.